I'm a student and family advocate, so I actually get out and see, even during the whole pandemic, since we've been, I've actually got out to go see some of the kids, because I'm dealing with a lot of the families, getting them support for whatever their needs are. Just their interactions is suffering with their social, emotional, it's not great now because of their, no interaction. A lot of our kids are dealing with a lot of adult issues. Um, and I check in with the kids regularly. I mean, those kids that are having difficult times, I'm checking in with them regularly. We have Odessa Brown, which is a clinic here that deals with mental health and also other types of illnesses and stuff. And so we actually have someone at our school from their clinic 3 days a week, and so they deal with the kids that are in, have some depression or have some anxiety, with their parents' permission. And so most of us aren't really interacting with the kids how we normally would if they were in school. So I'm not getting a chance to talk to them like I would and seeing them at school because of this pandemic. And so I'm sure there's a lot of things that's going on that we just don't know. I've been dealing a lot with the families, so it's heightening up a lot of the other things, just, and then you don't know, if you have enough food or, if you have any type of toiletries. So that's basically what I've been doing since the pandemic hit last February, was finding out the needs of our families, going to get them, bringing it to them. That wouldn't be if it hadn't been a pandemic. So I kind of had to change what I did and what I do. So the rent and stuff like that is something that I do. If families need help with their rent, they can contact me and my team, and we'll help them out. But this is like something that I've never, but no one's never done any of this before. This is something that's never happened. So you have to change. I have to adapt to what's going on, and now I have to meet them at their place. So I'm going to homes, and like I said, a lot of our families, they may not have cars, so I go shopping for them, bring the stuff to their, their apartments, and they'll come down and get it. That's just what I do. It's like the families are needed. That's what I'm here for. So they come to me for a lot of things, and I, like they know if I have it and I can do it for them, I'm going to do it. And if I can't, I'm going to find somebody that can. And so, they're very grateful, extremely grateful. When times get rough like now, it's just helping each other out. I mean, being the person I am, like I said, I stay upbeat, but this has probably been the hardest. This has been the hardest time for me, just because of the lack of interactions I've had with our kids. So I mean, it's things that I do for them. It's more for me. I mean, it makes me, what I'm saying. I get out and I do some drumming in the morning for the kids at the play. I mean, that's for me. I mean, they love it, but it's for me. I mean, not to have that interaction, to not be able to see their faces. I mean, it's hard. I think it might be more harder and not only for me, for all of our teachers. So I've talked to them, and it's the same thing. It may be harder for us than it is for them, because I'm like, literally, they get me through the day. Mental health is, to me, is just more important than physical health. I mean, because that, if your mental is not right, I mean, your physical is not going to be right either. My connection with my kids, with our kids, helps me with my mental health. Like right now, I'm struggling, because I'm not having that same connection with them. So, I mean, it helps me as well.